Today, Viyet Earth present the future flood and the present flood and the past flood. So, this video will show that which areas are most vulnerable, impacted by sea level rise. And this event is not just future prediction. You must remember that flood is something which happened many years ago and happening right now, and it will happen upcoming days. So we have to care about our environment. We have to build our new environmental policy and housing policy as well, to create something which we can adjust with the land even it's captured by the sea. Okay, so that's exactly we have to understand. We have to adopt ourselves, modify ourselves with the situation of the sea level rise. Climate change is not happening, is something which happening at that moment. Maybe every 100 years it's happened normally, and this is the basically the incident which created by earth or the nature to recover itself. Like, it is called the healing process for the natures, and when nature start to heal itself, it's always impact the all the creatures who are destroying the natural things. But we are the human beings, we used our natures to develop ourselves, but we have to remember that we have only one home, and this home called earth. So we have to care about our home. Okay, even when we are living our home, that is a very small home, but basically we all are living in one home, and this home called earth. So we have to take care about our this home. But many years ago we forget all these things, and when people exactly forget those things, they get a comeback result from the nature, and that's why we are getting. We know that the huge temperature rise in the inside the sea level, which is due to the radiative activity core inside of the earth. That is normally happening. But maybe we are not so much capable to protect ourselves from all the upcoming disaster. But this video will give idea that what exactly the land can be flooded hugely. So before flood happen, we should take care of all these things. We have to prepare ourselves for any worst upcoming days, and this video is basically the prevention video, how we can prepare ourselves for upcoming disasters. Those areas are highly vulnerable for the huge sea level rise. This picture can be converted into the real in the future, may not, but somehow we have to know that which areas can totally comes under sea if the sea level rise totally. And this picture will show something very horrible, but I think we have to prepare ourselves for the upcoming days. But remember, when we will face the worst, after that there will be a new something that we always have to think. So we have lot of opportunities, lot of good things to do. This is just a small hints and warnings, nothing like that. But we need to understand that the cyclone, or maybe the any kind of natural activity, not just I'm talking about the cyclone or hurricanes, any kind of natural activity will increase, because the differences of temperature between winter and summer are quite high. In winter time we are getting much more higher negative temperature in winter. We are getting much more higher temperature in our summer. So it's showing that this gap is much more, and when the gaps basically become much more, that exactly the time when climate change becoming extreme. And that is why today we are getting much more higher result which we had earlier in 2011, 12 or 13, 14. But if you remember from 2000, before 2008 we also had a lot of incident. In 2005 after 2015 also we had a lot of incident, but now incidents are increasing so fast. I already have a lot of video on that how we can develop our future electricity, how we can develop our future environmental policy. There's a lot of videos, please go through it, and please subscribe my YouTube channel, because I am not asking or requesting my subscribe my channel to promote myself. You must subscribe this channel. If you look on this image, look at it is very much informative, and the information will help you to much more knowledgeable than which you are. The way I present, the way the differences is things you can see here, that obviously you will inspire you, and that is the why I am saying you or telling you, you just subscribe this channel and button the bell icon so you can get the first information when I just uploaded video. So you will be the first get informed when I just uploaded video. So now just going to the main topic which we will discuss. Okay, so let's start. Yes, so what exactly we will learn here? The sea level rise and the coastal flooding. Now you can look on this picture that which areas are most highly impacted when the sea level rise will be on the top position. We have Pacific Ocean, we have Arctic Ocean, we have Indian Ocean, we have Pacific Ocean, we have Atlantic Ocean, right? South and North, Pacific Ocean and the Arctic Ocean is quite big, right? So if you look on the structure in this image, it's showing that all the coastal area will totally abolished. It's normally that we already have seen a lot of impact on that, but not just coastal area, even some area which is even we cannot think even will go to the totally undersea, but this can be happen if total the ice will melt it. This is the Arctic red color, right? So it's mean that the whole Arctic will be totally melted, and then the scenario on the earth maybe look like that. Exactly the prediction cannot be exactly to right, but it will always similar to the 99.95% to true what exactly happened. And Indian many place will highly impacted, that I will discuss in individual. I will discuss every Pacific, every continent, every country specifically, and continent also to specifically what exactly the impact will happen on the Asia, and what exactly the impact the USA can see, and South America and Africa and Europe. And very unfortunate thing I have to say here, that Europe is the really the place which will be highly impacted, because this place is already very much its height is very lower, right? I mean height from sea level of Europe is very low. Even we always see the flood in France, in Europe and many other areas. Flood is a very common thing, especially in the Italy. We have a city which is already like that. But so sea level rise can really make impact on this life. But the thing is that cleaning a shop and again making a shop, it's a very headache. We cannot continue our life with this, so we have to bring lot of changes. Solutions of those problems today I will not discuss here in this video. This video is only giving the information that what exactly the impact all the countries will face if the maximum sea level rise. But we can stop it. We may not totally correct, we all, because we cannot protect ourselves from the natural disasters. It is a common thing. Maybe we can be a great humanity, but still we don't have power to stop something which created by the nature. So we have to prepare ourselves for the worst. So how we can prepare ourselves for the worst, and how we can modify ourselves, not just adopt, also we have to modify ourselves. We have to bring a lot of changes in our system. Now what is the system changes? There's a lot of videos I already, yeah, in my YouTube channel you can see there's a lot of, we have to protect all the environmental life, we have to protect every differences also, and the natural places we should not capture because I want to spread my country is big. That should not happen. Okay, so nature, when then nature will come back to us, then so this is exactly picture. Every single place, countries are impacting here. It's not just that European countries are getting much more higher impact. No, the America, the South America and North America both are getting much more, because you can see that the most important places in USA are getting impacted much more, and Canada is totally gone, you can see. And now here you can see the Australia, very sorry to say, is very totally almost 90-80% place are under sea, and Africa is also very bad situation. Middle East, India is very bad situation if you look at, and those are highly areas are for flood. Even we know that every single month, just we have a just 4-month gap, 5-month gap, but we are getting a flood in Assam. Just imagining, that's I'll discuss here. Just let's start to discuss about now India. Yeah, so before India we should just look on the Asian countries. Here you can see that China's some places are highly impacted, especially the east side, right? And Indonesian countries are totally horrible situations, and even we know that the Jakarta even is no more here on earth. And if you look on the Bangladesh, highly impacted, right? Highly impacted, maybe totally vanished. Let's look on the totally vanished, unfortunate. And West Bengal, unfortunate, totally vanished. And Gujarat, totally vanished. And we are getting lot of hurricanes here today. If you look on, I think I already make a news here earlier that we are getting much more hurricane on these places. Listen, we are getting a hurricane not because that we have a high temperature inside the sea, and outside the temperature is much more comfortable with those hurricanes and natural reason. No, the hurricanes happening because, listen, hurricanes are like a circular wheel, right? And those wheels can move very normally on the water level. So because earlier water level was not so high, so it was easy to make a friction with the land. So automatically when cyclones go forward and make a landfall, and it's make a friction. And I had one research topic called geographical friction. Exactly, I will tell what is the meaning of geographical friction and why I make this topic research topic for upcoming future, that I will publish a report very soon, not at that moment because I need a lot of fund for that. Without fund, without any government support from all over the country, it will never possible. It is possible, but I don't want to publish any report because the contribution from my side is still always was something to protect human civilization. But now I need some response and positive receiveness from them, so then I can become a much more capable to contribute, and I will do so. So this report will be based on something that will be published later when I receive lot of interaction from government and the fund. But let's listen. The geographical friction, the frictions are not getting enough. So when they are making landfall, they are going much more good way, because land, there is no more land, understand? Sea level is already making high level. So when they are not getting any friction, they are moving so fast, and that is why hurricanes are making much more stronger in the land section. Listen, we have a category 5 hurricane earlier, we had category 4 hurricanes, but when it's come to the landfall, it's always go down because of the friction which is created with the landing portions. But now lands much more lower, sea level is rising, they are getting waters, and their movement is very fast on these places. So it is a dangerous situations maybe upcoming days, but we can prepare ourselves that how we can bring our land from the sea level. For that we need to make some kind of strategies, that there's a lot of videos on that also, but much more obviously it is a consulting business, so you can get through the consultations after discussing with me. It is those videos are just giving information that what exactly the scenario, which places will get impacted huge, and so we should care about it. Then the solution is not here, okay, remember. So now if you look on this Indian structure, it's unfortunate that the many main cities, remember, the Kolkata is the main city in India, New Delhi, Ahmedabad, Mumbai, okay, and Hyderabad, Chennai, Kerala, city, okay, Kochi. Those are the highly Bhubaneswar, yes, highly important, informative, like much more reliable, very much famous and popular and functionable, and quite much, you can say highly invested city, because those are the capital. So every state invests their maximum money on those cities to develop. If those cities will gone, it is not just cities gone, it is also the investment, the creations, the times which all Indian people spend on these places, that also will go, right? So that is something very horrible. Now today we are facing a lot of hurricanes, cyclones, extreme the way. We are thinking that we one day will overcome, but very unfortunate, the true fact is that it will increase daily. I mean, it is not that this year we get something and we will skip this year, so we'll get something. But no, it is not like, it is not a magic something going to happen. Some God will come and don't. It is not like that. We have to prepare ourselves for the worst. And if not happen, no problem. We will, be happy. But if it happen, then we don't have any other option. So this video is a warning level. So we can do much more something. We should not, use our land capturing, especially mining is a very much impacting actions which is harming our natures. So we know that the coal industries are much valuable industry, is various part of India and many other countries also, but very unfortunate and the true fact that we have to stop our mining activities, we have to stop our coal energy totally from our life, and that is a very true. And we have to also use all the things which are producing carbon dioxide, because carbon, what is the scientific reasons that I will tell later, but just this is the weather predictions videos which will give idea that which area will be highly impacted for the upcoming flood and the futures. You can see the India, and especially if you go to the Middle East, just I mean, horrible to say that Oman is totally under sea, right? Pakistan, Karachi. I'm very sorry, but Pakistan, our friend, right? We are both friend country. I consider as a friend. I mean, but I consider as a friend. But unfortunately, I love Pakistan also. I love all human beings. So there's no difference between I could not found in my whole life. So all are equal for me. Now, if you go to the Karachi, it's totally undersea. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry to say this. Uzbekistan, amazing country. I had a lot of friends online, social media from Uzbekistan. They're amazing and very simple kind of people there. This place is also will go if the maximum sea level rise happen. It's only happening, there's a lot of reasons. The temperature rise inside the core earth, and also the increase of carbon dioxide is giving a high temperature on the ground also. It's the pressure which they are receiving from the outside is getting inside also. So there's a lot of other things, and also the geographical friction, which is much more less at that moment, so it getting much more higher for the natural disasters. Now this is thing that, okay, so you understand about which can be impacted on the Asian, Southeast Asian parts, right? Okay, so let's move especially for India. So now we can see especially for India. The cities like Vijayawada, cities like Chennai, Madurai, Cochin, Calicut, Trivandrum, Kolkata, Nagpur, all is gone because this for India only, so I'm talking in Hindi, okay? So अगर हम देखें कि इंडिया की भारत की जो मैप है और उस मैप में हमें ये देखने को मिलेगा कि जितने भी सारे जो राजधानियां हैं हमारे, मान लीजिए कि अगर हम पश्चिम बंगाल की देखिए तो उधर कोलकाता जो एरिया है वो पूरी की पूरी समुद्र के नीचे चला आएगा। ये जो ब्लू कलर का जो मतलब नीला कलर का जो आप देख रहे हो, ये नीला कलर का जो सोच है, इसके पीछे जो पिंक कलर का जो वेरी लाइट पिंक कलर का जो चीज़ें है, वो ऐसे नहीं शो कर दिखा रहा है कि भाई चलो ये पूरा का पूरा समुद्र के नीचे चला आएगा, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है। ये दिखा रहा है कि इस सब जो लोकेशन है, एरिया है, इसमें समर हो, पानी की बरसात हो, ये बहुत ज़्यादा होने वाला है। ओके, बहुत ज़्यादा होने वाला है। तो अगर हम इस तरह मूव कर जाए, वेस्ट की तरह मूव कर जाए, जहाँ के हम मतलब पूर्व दिक में अगर हम आ जाए, तो पूर्व दिक में हमारे भारत में हमारा है गुजरात, जो कि बहुत ही खूबसूरत शहर है और खूबसूरत लोगों की शहर है, खूबसूरत लोगों की राज्य है। सूरत जो प्लेस है, जो कि बंदर कहा जाता है, जहाँ पे बाहर के जहाज से चीज़ें आता है, बाहर की चीज़ें जाता है, वो भी पानी के अंदर चला जाएगा। और जो बान हम बोलते हैं ना, वो बान बहुत ज़्यादा होगा इस एरिया में, बहुत ज़्यादा होगा। अगर हम दक्षिण भारत में चले जाए तो दक्षिण भारत में भी बहुत ज़्यादा होने वाला है बान। अगर हम उत्तर भारत में भी चला जाए, उधर भी बान आ रहा है बहुत ज़्यादा। ये क्यों हो रहा है? हमारे जो भारत है उसमें काफ़ी सारी नदियाँ हैं, और हर एक नदियाँ वो समुद्र के साथ एक ऐसे मिल घुल चुका है कि अगर जो पानी का स्तर है वो अगर पूरा ही हमारे दुनिया का बढ़ जाएगा, तो हमारी जितनी भी नदियां हैं उसका पानी स्तर समुद्र से और ज़्यादा बढ़ेगा। यही साइंस कहता है, समुद्र जितना बढ़ता है नदी का पानी उससे दुगुना बढ़ता है। तो नदी का पानी ही कारण बन जाएगा एक फ्लड का, एक मतलब बान का। जो आसाम में हो रहा है, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि समुद्र का पानी आसाम में आ रहा है, नहीं। समुद्र का पानी लेवल बढ़ गया मतलब दोगुना नदिया का पानी बढ़ गया, और नदिया जो है वो ही आसाम के सारे जगह को खा रहा है, मतलब ले रहा है। तो बहुत दुख की बात है कि कुछ एरिया जो है हमारी भारत की, वो शायद टोटली पूरा का ही पूरा हमारे आंखों से बाहर हो जा सकता है भविष्य में। हम ज़्यादा कुछ तो नहीं कर सकते, मगर हम जो कर सकते हैं, जो हमारा जो कुछ लैंड रिफॉर्म जो पॉलिसी वगैरह है, उसमें कुछ चेंज लाना पड़ेगा, जो कि मेरे बहुत सारा एक वीडियो में है। ऑल वीडियोस आर बेसिकली इन इंग्लिश, सारी मेरी वीडियो इंग्लिश में है। बेसिकली मेरे हर जो वीडियो में बनाता हूँ वो पूरी दुनिया के लिए बनाता हूँ, एंड मतलब मेरा जो वर्क है वो पूरी दुनिया को बचाने का है, और पूरी दुनिया की हर एक सेक्शन मतलब जो भाग है सबको एक साथ लेके चलना है। मगर ये जो हम लोग जो बातें कर रहे हैं, इसमें सिर्फ भारत का ही मैप है, और भारत के लोगों को ही ये मैसेज जाना चाहिए सबसे ज़्यादा। तो इसीलिए मैंने ये बात हिंदी में बोल रहा हूँ। और अगर आप हैदराबाद देखें, अगर आप नागपुर देखें, जो कि भारत के एकदम मध्य में है वो भी पानी के अंदर जा सकता है, उसमें भी जो बाढ़ है वो काफ़ी ज़्यादा आ सकता है। तो इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि भारत वो देश है जिसमें बाढ़ का प्रभाव सिर्फ और मतलब ऑल अगर मतलब क्या ये सिर्फ हमारे जो समुद्र के उपकूलवर्ती एरिया है उसमें ही आएगा? नहीं, ऐसी कोई बात नहीं है। ये जो बांध है वो हमारे हर एक जगह, हर एक क्षेत्र क्षेत्र में हो सकता है। तो ये काफ़ी चिंताजनक बात है। तो हमें वो उस तरीके से हमारी जो हर एक गवर्नमेंट का जो एक पॉलिसीज़ है वो वैसे हमें बनाना पड़ेगा। क्या मैं मुझे ये लगता है कि वो गवर्नमेंट सुनेगा। और कोई कुछ भी टाइम पे अगर कोई भी गवर्नमेंट की कोई हेल्प चाहिए, वो मेरे वेबसाइट के माध्यम से, मेरे जो बिजनेस वेब पेज है उसके माध्यम से कांटेक्ट कर सकते हैं। कंसल्टिंग चार्ज होगा, कंसल्टिंग कर सकते हैं। इंडिविजुअल कोई इंडस्ट्री अगर करना चाहे वो भी कर सकते हैं। हम लोग किस तरीके से हमारे जीवन में हर परिवर्तन ला सकते हैं जिससे हमारी ये जो भविष्य का जो हमारी ये जो एक इमेज और एक जो सोच हम रखे हैं कि बाढ़ हो सकेगा, उसको हम पूरा का पूरा तो घटा नहीं सकते हैं, मगर थोड़ा बहुत हम लोगों को प्रोटेक्शन हम जरूर दे सकते हैं। और तो उसके लिए कांटेक्ट कीजिएगा। Okay, so this is the Indian graph, and you can understand that every maximum city is underwater, right? And every cities are getting highly impacted by the flood. So that is something we have to worry, but there is a solutions. Maybe we cannot protect ourselves 100%, but we can prevent ourselves at least some extent, so we can prevent our country. So okay, so thank you. So now we are talking on the south, east, and the most South Asia's countries. Very unfortunate to say that the many Southeast countries are totally under sea, especially Indonesia. Jakarta is totally gone, the Philippines. Thailand's parts are really horrible. Vietnam, Ho Chi Minh City of Vietnam, and I mean, sorry to say, it's an amazing city, right, in history. And the Hong Kong, the fighting, and this Korea, the north and south both are, I mean, it's like a magic go and vanish, right? So it's very unfortunate to say, but the flood are impacting highly on this area. From 2014 we are really getting much more impact. So can we protect ourselves? Really, we can protect, and in some extent, not 100%, it is never possible. It is because the natural impact we can just predict, we have to adjust yourself, right? And that is why something called adoptions. It's never possible to change the nature's power. And it's called the geographical frictions, the movement of geographic areas. We always need to understand, but we misuse a lot of things, right? We had a lot of opportunities, but we misuse it. We forget that if we harm something, some extent, our natures, it will get back to us. By the way, so if you look on the this mostly coastal areas are totally gone, even the many part, because those Southeast Asia's countries are maximum, mostly they are coastal only, right? So automatically some areas are totally under sea. Okay, even today we can know that some areas are really facing flood, and peoples are really horrible situation. From the last 6 months, 7 months, their city, whole city underwater, and they are surviving. Indonesia and many countries are like that situation, right? We know already. So for upcoming, it will increase. Very unfortunate to say, but it will increase. We have to prepare ourselves very much. Displacement will happen because people don't have any place to stay on those countries, so automatically they want to move somewhere, and that is why huge migrant happen from from one area to somewhere, right? We know that. And we have Rohingya, we have a lot of crisis, humanitarian crisis, many from 2013, 2014, all these years. Maybe upcoming years, but even we cannot accept that people are moving Bangladesh from Indonesian country because they think about it. But if you look on this map, prediction future map, you can get that the Bangladesh even whole country will go underwater, right? So, and we know that the upcoming years hurricane will be more active. Why is happening? I already tell that. So we have to prepare. We have to build a city so it can't, modify with the sea level, I mean the water. That's the modification we have to do. I know we need new kind of science, we need new kind of technology, we need new kind of policies and the thinkings. That's very honest we need. We have to develop something new world for the upcoming future of human civilization. It's called the not new world, it could be something new. Earth is the same, but world will be not no more with the same which we had earlier. Totally changed, and we have, if we really want to survive, we have to do something very much amazing things, and I hope I will do, and I will help on that. But this video, again, this video is for the prediction purpose, to prevent yourself from the precaution earlier stage which will face up day. So we should not misuse our natures, we should do not involve ourselves with the land capturing, very dangerous thing, and try to give some free space to the nature also. Okay, so that's we have to do. Okay, so this is a very horrible scenario, but unfortunately it's a true fact that those areas are really vulnerable for the huge flood and sea level rise. Okay, so yes, thank you. So now coming to Australia. Australia is the country for, a lot of other natural disaster event also can be in face, but flood is also a very, much more concern incident going to happen upcoming years, because the sea level is much more going to high due to the, we know that why it's happened. We don't have much more evidence on that, but we can just predict to say that, glacier ice from Antarctic are melt so much. But we have to remember that ice is not just in Antarctica. There's a many places we have ice, and it's become much more converted into the water because of not just a temperature rise, also concentration of carbon in the air. That's also can help to increase the temperature in the air, and that's exactly the reason to sea level rise. And also the other natural activities much more stronger than we had earlier, right? So that is exactly the reason, and we can say, look, in Australia, these structures and most part of Australia are totally under sea, and they are getting huge impact of the flood. And I think we know people of Australia are really experiencing all this thing very recent days, right? So there is a not so much prevention, but we can bring some changes in our housing policies. We have to build some new houses on the sea, even if we found that it is because this is the future we have to do. But and extra land capturing should not happen. Mining activities on any places must be stopped, and natural diversification must be continued and consumed the way it had earlier. And very important, it now if we ignore the activities, we do not care about our home, I mean our earth, then obviously it will be really impacted on a very huge way and give a negative impact to us, which we are getting today. But I hope this video is basically a warning level that it can happen now. We are facing a lot of problems, but not the much which we in the picture we can see. It is a very horrible situation if it's really happened, but it will happen if we really don't care about it. Okay, so we have to care, much more care. We should not do any kind of industrial revolution which will make an impact on our earth much more. So we have to stop all this industrial revolution immediate. Thank you very much. Then the most interesting country and the most interesting place on the earth, even for me, because I love this country much, and the country's name is United States of America, right? And Canada, North Indian country. So if we look on the North American countries, they are highly impacted as well. Especially, we are unfortunate to see that Canada's most part will be totally under sea, and they are getting highly impact for the floods. And now, if you look on the United States, unfortunate for United States of America as well, because we know that east side are basically most developed, and the west side are basically the area which always get the wildfires, right? So California's wildfire always happen, and those places are also vulnerable to the earthquake. So that is why the population density is always higher in this east side, especially east south side. We have the great beach, Miami. We have the great city in the world, it's called the New York, and all these cities are highly vulnerable for the upcoming flood. Unfortunate to say, but it is true impact. Now we have to change again. We can do many much more thing. We just this picture is showing that those areas are highly impacted, so we have to take care about it. Extra land capturing should not happen. Reducing, housing places on this earth. Do not waste much more land. We should not give everybody to do whatever they want. Industrial revolution should stop. Mining activity should stop. Many things we have to do, because it is ultimately is going to impact every single places on the earth we can see here. It is not just that today all the coastal area only flooded. Even the areas in the heart of USA also are impacting, seeing the flood. Just imagine. So when the sea level rise will happen in much more level, it not just will impact on the coastal area, it will impact on every single places on the earth. So just we have to remember from here. Even the Canada, just to look in the Canada, I'm sorry, it's an amazing country. It's a really amazing country, and the people are amazing. They're very sweet. Even I applied visa for this Canada, for this country, but I did not get any visa permit. I don't know why, but this country is amazing, by the way. Amazing peoples, amazing country, and especially the immigrant country it is, right? People from various places immigrant here, right? So I hope you can understand it. Now we have to bring a lot of change policies. That please contact with me, and then solution will come. But this is the future prediction pictures. Look on it. Great prepare for the worst, and I think time has come. So we have to do some changes in our whole life. So okay, let's move for some other place, South America. We have the great Amazon forest, and unfortunate to say that we lost much more section from this. You can see that which areas are highly vulnerable for the huge flood. There's a great Amazon river. We have and those are flooding impacting basically sea level rise is not just affecting coastal area, because when sea level rise, the water level of every river on the earth automatically will rise much more higher than earlier due to the normal rain, heavy rain, because we already know that the rain intensity and cyclones, hurricanes, the power of rains, the time of rains are also increasing daily due to the climate change. And even for the warming nation, warming sea is also making sea level rise. So the both impact we are getting at a time. We are getting heavy rainfall and we are getting sea level rise, and that is why the areas like Amazon are highly impacted. Not just highly, I don't want to say it's much more disaster even we can predict. So we have to prepare ourselves. The most land will be captured by the sea very soon if we don't take care. We have to really stop our deforestation. We have to stop our mining activity. Unfortunate, we have to bring a new electric energies policy. The energy policy earlier from the coal, from the natural gases, it must be stopped. There's no other options. Otherwise, the carbon density will be increased and it will make a really horrible situation. I think we had history, right? We had a lot of civilization which totally vanished from Earth. I hope that we human will not do those kind of wrong mistakes. We have to do really immediate all these things. So thank you very much. Again, I'm telling you, this video is just a warning video, not just a exact prediction it will happen. But yes, those areas can be look like this if the sea level will rise in the maximum level, high level, maximum level. So thank you very much. Subscribe this channel to get much more informative ideas. This every single videos are for every people on the earth. There's any difference I can found, so everybody is equal for me. So it's my duty and responsibility to give information and send information to everywhere which they can do. Those information are basically available from internet very much, but people don't look on those information much morely. They even don't know what exactly happening. So because of that, I collect all this information from the various part of internet, and I want to summarize it, and I want to message through my own masses, so it will be understandable in the different level. So maybe these pictures are available, maybe you can get those information in various part, but in the different manner and the different way with my own research understanding. I'm giving a little image of what exactly you can get if due to, I mean, the sea level rise. So, and it's not just showing that the coastal flooding will happen, also the many more part of many countries also can see a huge flood, right? So I hope you all enjoyed this video. Lot of information, lot of talks, lot of discussions, amazing pictures as well. Please subscribe this channel and share and like, and obviously, you know, give a click button on the bell button. That is amazing, bell button. Okay, and I think if you visit Temple, you always like to want to make a sound on bell. So just here's a no problem, this bell is not giving any sound, but you can click on this bell, okay, to get most fast updated information from Viyet. Thank you very much. Take care.